Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Triple R Ryan's Real Reactions, and today we are watching and listening to an interview from Chris Watts where he officially confessed to what he did to his family. The title of this video is Chris Watts Confesses to Killing His Pregnant Wife and 2 Young Daughters. Now, I played the first 5 seconds of this, and it does sound like it was recorded inside of an air conditioner. Or maybe in the back seat of an airplane. You'll see what I mean in a second, but you know, it is what it is. This is from the 9 News YouTube channel. I have the closed captions turned on, and I'm sure this will piss me off, so let's go. So this is also this is recorded February 18th, 2019.
I woke her up and just like, hey, we just gotta talk.
See what I'm talking about with the noise?
I told her, I don't feel compatible. I don't feel like this is gonna work. I just, I don't wanna, can we cancel the trip to Aspen? She had booked a trip that week to go to some mystery 4-star luxury hotel or something.
Just the two of you or the whole family?
Just me and her.
Okay.
And she had Amanda Thayer, couldn't watch the kids that week.
Tough life. I mean, you know, who would want to go on a 4-star hotel excursion vacation with your wife, your pregnant wife? I mean, that just sounds miserable, huh, Chris?
That weekend or something.
Okay.
And I was just like, can we cancel that? Can we do something? From what I remember, I even said, can we move to Brighton just to get away from this house?
Oh.
But I'm not sure if that was in the beginning or the end of part of the conversation or whatnot. That conversation went so many different ways. They had gone from staying together to not staying together to just all of the above.
Okay. So this is half an hour, what?
Definitely not more than half an hour. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think.
Are you crying? Is she crying?
Yeah, it's back and forth. It's she's got mascara. She didn't wash her face when she got home. So she had
It sucks that we have to stare at Chris's face here for this whole video, so you just look at me. Okay, we don't need to look at him.
makeup on still, so mascara is running all over her and stuff like that. And it was nothing about that conversation. I just wish I could take all of it back. Just the whole Nikki thing back, everything. But
So then when did it turn?
as far as that conversation, just at the end when I was telling her I told her I didn't love her anymore. That's when it happened.
As always, the closed captions don't do a great job, but they do enough of a job. He did not say I didn't mother. He said I didn't love her.
She told me to get off her, and then I put my hands on it.
Okay.
Did you say she said something like that you were hurting the baby or something?
That was before that, because when I was straddling her, it was kind of around her waist type deal.
Why did you get on her like that?
I just when we got on the bed, that's just where I got on.
He was straddling his pregnant wife on the bed, and she said to get off him because it was hurting the baby? What in the world?
Is that so she would listen to you?
I felt she could probably listen to me just laying beside her, but I got on top of her. And every time I think about it, I'm just did I know I was going to do that before I got on top of her? I don't know.
Really? That's an interesting thought, Chris. You don't know if you knew.
Just everything that happened that morning, I don't know, I try to go back in my head, and I'm just I didn't want to do this, but I did it.
I didn't want to do this, but I did it. No, that means that you wanted to do it. If I say I don't want to go to the beach today, I won't go to the beach today. I won't accidentally end up at the beach if I don't want to go.
Everything just kind of
Feel like you had to?
it just felt like it was, I don't even want to say it felt like I had to. It just felt like there was already something in my mind that was implanted that I was going to do it, and then I woke up that morning, it was going to happen, and I had no control of it.
I hate when people say shit like that. I had no control of it. Yes, you did. Yes, you absolutely did. Yes, you had control of not ending the life of your family, Chris. You absolutely did. You wanted to do it. You wanted this to happen. You thought of it. You probably romanticized it. You and your future life with Nicole. I'm telling you. That's not just something that you, oh, what's happening to my hands? Like, no. This isn't poltergeist.
Ever thought about it before?
It was just like, I don't want, like when, like you said, like in the sentencing hearing, that prosecutor said it takes 2 to 4 minutes for something like that to happen. Like, why can't I just let go? I didn't.
Oh, that's interesting.
Why can't I just let
Was
go?
it feeling like it was in motion and you just couldn't stop it?
Yeah, it was just like, I don't even want to know what she saw when she looked back at me, honestly.
Did you look at her? What was she doing?
She wasn't fighting.
This is horrible.
Why do you think she wasn't fighting?
I don't know, maybe she was praying, maybe she was just... Now I read the Bible, it said,
Oh, here we go.
uh,
I'm telling you, all this Bible stuff should go out the window when you do something like this. No God out there, no matter what you believe, would believe in something like this.
where the scripture says,
And I don't like to bring religion into things. I let people believe whatever they want, no matter what it is. But, like, I feel like this stuff always happens. It's like, oh, committed a horrific crime, but the Bible says this. It's like, yeah, well, where does the Bible talk about strangling your pregnant wife to death, Chris? Is that in there? Is that in a scripture?
forgive these people for they do not know what they do. Maybe she was saying that. I don't know what she was saying in her head, but she, like when you guys told me, like, take off your shirt and check for defensive wounds, and there wasn't going to be any. She didn't fight. I don't know why.
Like she didn't grab. Could she grab your arms, or were her arms pinned down, or?
Not that I remember. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think like I moved to where my knees were around her arms or anything. But
She probably didn't fight back because Chris is a pretty big dude and a pretty muscular guy and was probably just simply overpowering her. Number two, she was pregnant.
it was just kind of like when I got on top of her, we started talking. That was it. It's kind of like in my head, or like in the back of my head, that was going to happen. And just like at the end of the conversation, it was just like, that's what happened. I just wish I could have let go.
You could have let go. I hate this. I was controlled by a higher being, and no, you could have let go, Chris. You're a psychopath.
Did it seem like it was that long? 2 to 4 minutes? How long did it seem for you?
Almost kind of felt like it was longer almost, because it felt like time was standing still. It's kind of like I just saw my life just disappearing before my eyes, but it just like I couldn't let go. It was like somebody else, like,
Here we go.
like if you picture somebody else.
I knew it. I knew he was going to say something else was doing it. It wasn't me. No, yes, it was, dude. Stop with this BS. Stop with this crap. People always say this stuff. It felt like it was somebody else. Right. It was you, Chris. There was nobody else. Okay. This isn't Casper the Friendly Ghost. Nobody got into your body and started doing something.
Around you, holding your hands, holding you, keep you from not letting go.
At some point there was a statement about rage. Do you feel like you were in a rage at that point?
That's the only way I can describe it, honestly. Like a snap or something. I know. I guess my attorney had said like some, strangulation is more of like a, I don't know, passionate type thing. I'm just like, I don't know.
Passionate.
Passionate.
It's just intimate because you're right in there,
Yeah.
using your own hands. It's a lot different than someone standing across the room and you shooting them or something like that. So
It just felt like somebody was like behind me, and just like, I just couldn't let go.
It's interesting to me because there was a lot of things in your life that were like that, right? Where you're just like, maybe felt out of control, or maybe felt like, I don't know why I couldn't take a step back, or, like even when you said, when your buddy was like, let's go to the football game, you wanted to say yes, you just couldn't.
Yeah, I wanted to. Like, I haven't been to a football game since North Carolina, so I was just like, yeah, sure. Like, I wanted to say that.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between wanting to go to a football game and not going, and strangulating your wife to death. I know the agents are just trying to butter him up to get him to talk, but also what's so interesting is he has this thought of like, well, I wasn't in control. It was almost like I couldn't stop. Right. So then when you did stop and she was gone, I can't wait to hear his thought process of what he did to his children then. Because what he did, that you just couldn't stop that too. Your arms were like magnets, and they just kept going in the different directions. Like what happened there, Chris?
I just texted me, hey, it fell through, can't go.
So, then what?
Right. Then what?
And
Then what, Chris? This is where Chris will do his fake "I'm upset" routine, where he's just so, I'm such a human. Look at me. I'm so empathetic and sad for what I did. Just start talking, Chris.
just after, Shanann was, I guess, once
Last afternoon snap, says the closed captioning.
that was, once she was gone, it was just like, I didn't know what was going on. It's like, it was like a traumatic, I don't know what you call it, traumatic event type, and everything, and like, I was shaking, I didn't know what had happened.
Then what?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I had done. I still wasn't in that right state of mind. I don't think like I was in control of what I could think or what I could do at that point in time.
These are such cowardly answers. It's like, even to this, he's confessing, right? But it's like, is he really confessing? Everything he's saying is blaming something. Everything he's saying is, I wasn't in control. I didn't control my thoughts. I couldn't control my hands. I didn't know what I was doing. It's like, you choked her out for like 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
Like most people say, like, why don't you just call 911? Why don't you, like, unless you're in that situation, you don't know what you would have done.
Unless you're in that situation. Unless you choke out your pregnant wife, guys, you wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, because we wouldn't put ourselves in that situation, you weird, crazy psycho. Why didn't you call 911? Well, I mean, until you're in that position, geez, it's not that easy. I mean, what are you doing? What a clown.
It's easy to play Monday morning quarterback.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. I know what the agent's doing, but Jesus.
Somebody shoots somebody, you don't know what was going through their mind at that point in time. You don't know what you'd have done.
And even that, even if you shoot somebody, it is a split-second decision where at least you could say, I didn't mean to, but this and this and this. When you're on top of somebody doing this for an extended amount of time, there is enough time for you to process what you're doing to be able to let go and regain consciousness and go, okay, oh my gosh, wait, okay, before this gets too grim, right? So that's actually a terrible analogy on his part.
Is that what happened? Bella came in. What she said?
What's wrong?
Did she hear something? Is that what she came in?
Obviously, I think.
Okay.
So his child comes
What'd you
in.
tell me?
Mommy don't feel good.
Mommy don't feel good. Jesus.
And then, did that happen with Bella right in that room?
Not in front of her.
What happened?
She walked in as, she's docking up. She was sleeping.
Did you take her back to her room?
I put Shanann in that sheet and found the site.
Okay.
You put Shanann in a bed sheet.
And what?
Carried her downstairs and backed my truck up.
At that point, were the girls still there? Okay. So then Shanann's in the truck. Then you went back to the house.
And got everybody back in the truck.
Was Bella first or was Cece first?
In the truck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So Shanann was first, and then Bella was next. Was Bella alive when you guys got in the truck? Oh, okay. What happened?
So he put Shanann in a sheet in the bed of his truck, and then he brought his daughters into the truck with them while they were still alive? Is that's?
Go back up.
Okay.
I don't really want to talk about this part, honestly.
I don't want to talk about this part. Well, you better. You made this bed.
Those are my kids. It's my baby. I have to talk to them every night. I don't see them.
Those are my kids, my babies. You don't get the right to call them your babies anymore.
Okay.
Every time I see pictures of them, I don't know how this could have happened. Being a dad was the best part of my life. I took it all away.
I think that's
The fake crying. It's the same thing from the once again, we can't see Chris in this interview, maybe for the best. We all know for a fact there ain't a tear coming down that man's eyes. When I watched that interview, the interrogation with him in the room when they kept sliding him the picture of Bella and Celeste, and he would try so hard to get tears to come out, and there wasn't a drop of water on any of his clothes or face or paper in front of him. It was all just acting.
hardest part for us, Chris, is we see those videos, we see that love that you had for your girls. Like, it's obvious to us, and even to us, it's hard for us to understand how a dad who's given piggyback rides and, you know, making snacks and watching princess movies and those kinds of things, how you get to that point, you
I
know?
don't know. Just, like I said, it was just like something else was controlling me that day. I had no control over what I was like to fight back.
Yeah.
Such a cowardly answer. To fight back. Yes, to your young daughters. Yes, to fight back. Yes, what a fight,
Like
Chris.
when that prosecutor said that Bella bit her tongue, like repeatedly, I just wanted to just bang my head up against the wall.
So you put Shanann in the truck, and then you put the two girls in the truck? Were they just sitting in their car seats, or I guess they didn't probably have car seats in your truck, did they?
No, I was sitting in the back with the, like in that bench, and
So Shanann was back there too?
she
Is
was
that
on the
right?
floor.
What did they say about?
He put his wife's body lifeless on the floor in the back of the truck and then sat his daughters next to it. Evil isn't even the word. This is beyond evil. This is beyond evil. What phrase can you even say that's worse than evil? I don't know. This is, that's just, let me do my little intermission thing here so I can take a second, because that really bothers me just thinking about that for those girls. Halfway through this video already, of course, a little bit of a quicker video. Sometimes I'll sprinkle in from some 30-minute videos versus like hour or something, just to change it up. But thanks for being here as always. Like the video if you do not mind. If you're in a good mood. If you're not, it's okay. You don't have to. And same thing with the comments. If you feel like commenting, you got something to say, please always go ahead and say it. Or if you want to reply to other people's comments or whatever, sounds good. Appreciate it. And then, of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any videos. Set the notifications to all. Click the bell and click show all, because like I always say, if you don't, even if you have notifications on, or if you're just subscribed, there's a chance you won't see any of my videos again unless you do that. And I say that as somebody who watches tons of YouTube videos and has subscribed to a ton of creators. Sometimes I'll go, why haven't they posted in 4 months? And then I've missed 45 videos. And that's YouTube's fault, not theirs. So that's my spiel on that. Also just needed a quick mental break because Chris makes me want to, I'll just keep it PG. He doesn't even deserve my anger.
Shanann being on the floor.
Mommy, okay?
Is
What'd you
mommy
tell him?
okay?
She'll be fine.
Disgusting.
Did you have their stuff with them, like their toys and their blankets and stuff?
They had something with them that they carried. one of them, I think, in CC and Bella had like a blanket or something with them, like a pink blanket or.
What about the dog? I think one of them had a dog, right? That talked or dog.
Yeah, one of them had like a little barking dog.
Was that with you too? Do you know?
I think it was. Try to. It's hard to remember. Like if
Yeah.
they had like the big blanket, small blanket.
So, I think I saw on the video that you put a gas can or something in the back of your truck. Is that right? Did you have different plans when you put that in there?
Is he gonna light them on fire?
I don't know what was going through my head.
Then that means yes.
I feel like maybe I could just get rid of myself at the same time if I was doing all this, honestly.
Yeah.
You just think about that?
What'd you think about that?
I don't think Chris is telling the truth here. I think he's a narcissist. I don't think narcissists think about taking their own life. Because if there was ever a time for him to do that, it would be after he destroys his entire family and friends' lives forever. I think that he's just saying this to try to seem like he's a human.
I didn't feel like I deserved to live after what had happened.
Was there any thought to the whole family going away that day, to include you?
After everything happened, that's a definite thought.
Yeah.
After everything happened, you mean after you took away a quarter of your family, your kids, and your wife? Yeah, I mean, that's when you started thinking about it?
See, it's interesting to me. We had all kind of wondered if there was a point when you were all together and if you were all going to pass together. That to me makes sense, because that's, even though it sounds crazy, that's what a family man does, right?
Family
That's what the family man does.
man doesn't do what he did.
No, I know. I guess what I mean is, it seems like you guys were going to be together forever in that way. Is that maybe what was going through your head?
Honestly, I just felt like I didn't deserve to live.
Yeah.
And it was like, whatever judgment I was going to come upon myself, you know,
He's trying so hard to play this sympathy role. He didn't look like a man who didn't deserve to live afterwards when he was doing those TV interviews, right? When he was on his phone texting and doing this and kind of being, you know, not too upset around the cops. And he didn't seem too upset then. He didn't seem like he didn't want to live then. So what happened? Why the sudden change, Chris?
I just didn't.
Why did you lie? Someone that doesn't want to live because what they did would immediately admit to it, would immediately have that guilt. Why did you lie? Why did you lie to your own father? Why did you try to set up your own wife that you killed? How about that? Why'd you do that, Chris?
Deserve to be on this earth anymore. What happened?
Okay.
So what made you not do that? Do you think?
I don't know if it was just more of like a, because with the site, maybe it was just more of like, I would have hurt more people than just me and everybody else. Like, I know there's other people out there, not like at the site, but other people like maybe out in the area. Like, I didn't want something like on the site to catch fire and blow up, and then other people around would get hurt.
He's just making up shit as he goes.
So you were thinking initially about starting a fire out there or an explosion or something, or?
Just no, not for that. Just like maybe I could just take care of myself and that would have been it.
How?
So he didn't want to do something to himself and end his life because he didn't want to hurt anybody else that could have been out there. An hour after he literally hurt and ended the lives of 3 people. Okay, make that make sense, Chris. You can't pick and choose there. Oh, I didn't want to hurt this stranger that was maybe walking by, but my children and my wife who was pregnant with my son, that's different. They had it coming.
Gasoline, that's the only thing you do. I mean, I don't have a gun. I don't have anything like that. It's not like you can just commit suicide that way. But
So
it's
just
just
to
like,
blow yourself up?
I mean, it was just, I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I don't have weapons. I've never hunted before in my life. I don't know what. I mean, nothing was right that morning.
Yeah. I remember you kept telling me that. You kept saying, I didn't know what I was doing, Tammy. I didn't know. Like,
Yeah, when you asked me
I
about the
remember-
sheet, like, what were you doing? Like, I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I want to hear him what he says about these oil tanks.
You're just like in automatic mode, or it seemed like. So did you drive straight out there?
I like they're doing a good job though, because obviously their job is to make it seem like they're in with him. He's in the right. You didn't do anything wrong. But then you notice they always get to the next point. You know, he didn't want to answer about the kids. Okay, let's keep pushing, keep pushing. He wants to go on this tangent, and they butter him up, and then boom, it's like, okay. And then what, Chris?
So what were you thinking on the way out there?
It's kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm just like, nervous, shaking, not knowing, like, what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, my life is completely changed. I don't know, like, what's happening. Like, honestly, like, I try to picture that whole ride, like, it's like 45 minutes to an hour ride out there.
Jesus.
And it's just,
He rode in a truck with his 2 young daughters, where they're in the back seat with their mom who has passed away in a sheet, for an hour.
like, couldn't I have, like, saved my girl's life?
Yes.
Couldn't I have done something? Why did I do that? I
Yes,
don't know.
yes, you could have.
Right.
You absolutely could have. You could have turned yourself into the police, and at least your children would still be alive. Yes.
Like, this is my flesh and blood. This is, like, what I wanted all my life, was to be a dad, just to have, kids, and they love me, they, all that, and it just nothing made sense.
Right.
Like, the oil tank, nothing made sense. I'm just like, what the doing?
Mhm. So what happened when you got out there?
I took Shanann out just to a place off to the site,
Mhm.
and then
What were the girls doing when you were doing that?
just sent them back to the truck.
And then what happened after that?
CC was first. She did have a blanket. She had a blue blanket. A Yankee blanket.
So was she alive when she went into the oil tank?
You could tell, like, he doesn't want to give out any info here. I don't care that if he doesn't want to relive it or not. She's doing a good job of kind of being like, this is her way of saying, like, spit it out, Chris. Come on. Put on your big boy pants here. Let's go. What's going on?
No.
I put the blanket over her head.
So he smothered his own daughter with her own blanket and took her life in front of her sister. And I mean,
And that's how she passed. Couldn't breathe.
I put the blanket over her head. I didn't want to. No. I strangled her right there in the back seat.
oh no, so he still strangled her. He just put the blanket over her so she didn't see.
Okay.
What a...
What was Bella doing?
She's sitting right beside her.
Did she understand that she
And made his daughter and the sister of Cece had to watch this happen.
didn't know what was going on?
She didn't say anything.
And then the same for Bella? Just without a blanket?
With the blanket.
Oh, okay.
I didn't look. It's like every time I closed my eyes, I just hear her saying, "Daddy, no," and that was it.
Oh, God. Jesus God, man. I had to hear her saying, "Daddy, no." Can you imagine being a father and hearing your daughter say, "Daddy, no," and that doesn't do anything and you just keep going? I mean, what in the world, man?
That's what Bella said.
I hear that every day.
I hope you do. I hope it haunts your night in your dreams for the rest of your life.
Sorry, man.
Like, these are not all split-second decisions like he makes it seem. Seems pretty damn calculated to me.
Sorry doesn't take anything back to that hit.
I know. Is it possible that in your mind you didn't want them to suffer throughout their life? Was this like a mercy thing?
I mean, you can say that like after the fact, but it was just like, I don't.
You didn't feel like that during it?
I just didn't. I felt like it was just like an anger with Shanann, with everything, that I was just taking it out on everybody that was in front of me that morning.
Yeah.
I mean, kids growing up without their parents, I mean, depending on what grandparents or whoever they grew up with, seemed to be fine. But it was just like, it was an anger thing. It was just like.
And what were you so angry at Shanann about?
How does the closed caption get that so wrong, where instead of Shanann it puts at Union?
Like, if you could pinpoint it.
Nothing that makes anybody to want to do this. I mean,
So what were you so upset at her about? Basically, this is his wife saying, "Nah, I don't know. Not much."
you could be angry at your spouse like your whole life, but you should never have done anything like this. You should never
Yes,
let
yes. You're such an advocate, Chris. Thank you so much. Teaching the youth.
it get to that point. But not let it get to a point where I've never been angry before. Like, and this was like the epitome of being angry.
Yeah.
I've never been angry before. Okay, buddy.
The epitome of like showing a rage, the epitome of like losing your mind. I mean, even like some people in here said, dude, like, the heck happened? You must have freaking snapped. And like, I just walk away. I'm just like, I don't see it in my mind how it could have, like, I look outside every day, I'm like, what could we be doing right now? But, right now I'd have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and more than likely a 1-month-old son. And a beautiful wife. And just like, right now.
And a beautiful wife. The last thing he says. And a beautiful wife. Yeah. Yeah. One that you took away. Well, there's another edition of Ryan Gets Incredibly Angry. Listening to Chris Watts speak. There will be more of these to come. As I always say, I hope Chris rots in hell. As for you, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I know now it's the end of the video. Check out the playlist on the screen right now. Click one of the videos, one of the boxes, if you don't mind. Keep it moving on the channel and for YouTube. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. That's it for me here on Triple R. Peace out.